It's me, Padhopper. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since I uploaded a video, so I thought I would come to you today with another show and tell with Padhopper. And I'm excited about this video because I have a lot to show you. The first thing I want to show you is this goddess doll that I made. Isn't she awesome? I'm proud of her because this pattern was actually the very first pattern that I stumbled upon when I wanted to learn the art of amigurumi. And this is by Fallen Angels and Hidden Demons, and it's a blog spot called Scotia's Dream, and I'll leave a link in the description. I had trouble with her 2 or 3 years ago though, because it's a UK pattern and I'm really used to using American patterns. I'm North American. I'm in Canada. So it was confusing to me. I had no idea that they were two different things and that the terms were different. So she didn't work out the first time I made her, and I was sad and I gave up and I called myself stupid and decided I can't do amigurumi and threw my hands up in the air and gave up. But since last year, I've kind of think I've mastered the art of amigurumi, so I dug this pattern up again, and I'm glad I did. I made this goddess doll for the season of Ostera. We're in spring. Our pagan folks are celebrating Ostera. Our Abrahamic religion folks are going to be celebrating Easter. So I wanted to make something that coincided with that. I used a lavender yarn that was in my stash. I have no idea the brand, but it worked really good with my 3.75 millimeter boy hook. So it must have been a worsted weight. And the reason I use lavender is because that's the color of this season. It symbolizes femininity. Did I say that right? Probably not. And it symbolizes uniqueness. And I wanted her to be unique. So I didn't put her arms over around her, up above her. When you've seen goddess dolls on the interwebs, you probably see them all with their arms in a circle above her. But I really didn't want that. I wanted something different and something unique and something that was my own creation. So I reworked the arms a little bit different than what the pattern suggests, and I put her arms in front of her, and in her arms I made a spring mandala. This tree mandala I found on Ravelry, and it's a pattern by Ellen Thorman, and I did her in green because green symbolizes rejuvenation and new beginnings. And she's offering a reminder that our roots and our ancestors are just as important as our branches and our future. I'm really proud of her. The next time I make her, I think I'll put something in the bottom to help weight her and let her stand a little bit better, because she kind of falls over. The next thing I created was sorry about that. The next thing I created was a soft baby bear. And this is another pattern that I found on Ravelry, and it's by Court Chet. And I'll leave a link in the description. Of course, you know I'll do that. And this is a bear that I made using Bernat Blanket Yarn in the colorway of Silver Steel. And the feet, arms, legs, nose, and ears are used just Bernat Blanket in white. And I used some safety eyes and embroidered a nice little nose. Now, he is just one of many bears that I'll create this year. If you have been following my Created by Padhopper page, you know that last year when I learned how to do amigurumi, I decided to make bears. And I made them from July on to December so that they could be part of the OHL Teddy Bear Toss that is held in December at Budweiser Gardens. All OHL teams take part in a teddy bear toss, and they gather toys for less fortunate children in the community, and the London Knights takes part of that. My dad loved the teddy bear toss game, and he would go around all year round to buy bears from various stores. Every time he saw a bear, he would grab it and put it aside so that it could be tossed in December. When I learned amigurumi last year, I wanted to be a part of that, so I started making bears. And I think I made 10 before my dad got sick in October. And I'm proud that they were thrown last year, and I want to continue that. So he's just one of many. He's cute. I like him. I'll leave a link in the description where you can find the pattern for him. I also made, speaking of bears, I also made an angel bear that you will see. I don't have it in front of me because it's already been gifted. And you'll see a picture and a description of him on my Ravelry group. Then I made the wreath in the back. And every time there's a special occasion, we put a new wreath at my father's niche. We did one for Christmas, we did one for his birthday, and this is the Easter wreath. It's got bunny ears because I just know my dad would wear those bunny ears. It's got a beautiful Easter basket and some Easter eggs and the colors of yellow and pink. And the ribbons on the top are still the ribbons from his flowers that the family bought to lay at his side beside his urn during his memorial service. And I've used those in every wreath. I hope he likes them. I'm sure he will. He liked it when I designed wreaths and stuff like that. So I'm sure they please him. It's pleasing him to look down and see these creations. My brother and mom and I picked out the decorations for this wreath. My brother and nieces picked out the decorations for his birthday wreath. And those were mostly dollar store finds. Dollar Tree, I'm sorry. We went to Dollar Tree, that's right. Love that store. So if you're looking for cute little Easter finds, head to your local Dollar Tree. And the next thing I want to show you, I'm so excited to show you this, is some new yarn that I found when I was at Walmart. Some yarn fell into my cart. And I'm so excited to show it to you. It's Bernat Blanket Yarn because I'll be using a lot of them, that yarn, because I want to make more of these. I'm hoping to get way more than 10 done this year. But this is colors that I've never seen before. It's called Bernat Blanket Brights, and it's a Yarnspiration yarn. It's a number 6 super bulky. Is that what it says? Yes. And as I said before, I use 8mm boys hook to create this, and you get 10.5 ounces. It's a great big huge ball. You get 10.5 ounces, and for a Canadian price was $7.97, I believe, $7.97 a ball. I love this yarn. It is so nice for making these soft squishy baby bears. It pulls out amazing from the center of the ball. I pull all my yarn from the center if I can help it, because otherwise it flops around like a trout, and I can't stand that. So this yarn is awesome. I made so many bears with it last year. Never had a knot, never had a snag, never had any yarn vomit. It is amazing yarn. I highly recommend, if you're making toys, to go and grab some. So with this color, what was it named? It was named Surf. I'm going to accent Surf with this amazing color. Isn't it awesome? This bright green is called Go-Go Green. And again, it's Bernat Blanket Brights by Yarnspirations, and it's a 6 bulky yarn, and I'll use my 8mm boys hook for that. There's more. Look at this one. Isn't this awesome? This one is got purples and fuchsias and pinks and oranges. And this one is called Jump Rope. And with Jump Rope, I'm going to pair Jump Rope with this awesome, bright, fantastic orange called Carrot Orange. It's just an amazing color. I love it, and I think it's going to make some little kids really, really happy to have a bear in these bright, awesome colors. I'll post information in the description below where you can get some of these yarns, and I'll talk about them on my Ravelry channel too. My Ravelry group is called Show and Tell with Padhopper. I'll leave a description about that I'll leave information about that in the description as well. I hope to see what you're crafting. Find me on Ravelry, find me on Facebook. Just find me. I want to see what you've made. Happy crocheting!